Well, hello, welcome to my channel. Today, we are going to talk about 15 trends that you should be avoiding if you're over the age of 40. And guys, listen, number one, sorry about the lighting, and I thought I was going to have a fancy camera. I can't figure out how to use it. Lighting, I just don't know. I'm trying to experiment and do some different things. I'll eventually get there. Also, just a little note, this video is, it's for fun, for entertainment purposes. So it's not meant to offend anyone. So certainly if you wear any of these things, keep wearing them if you want to. This is just in good fun. But maybe you need to update some things, or maybe I'll give you some food for thought that you haven't thought about before. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, the first trend that I feel like if you're over 40 you should avoid are graphic tees. What? Like this. Or like this. Yeah, those aren't good if you're over 40. I love the Care Bears too, but after 40, I'm not going to probably wear it on my t-shirt. Now, that's not to say that you can't wear graphic tees. We just need to do it in a more mature way. So, try something like this. Or like this. This is just a classier way of wearing your favorite graphic tee. Trend number 2 that I feel you should avoid after the age 40 are bad jeans. Okay, so right now the trend is to wear kind of clean jeans, not like super distressed. So the really super distressed jeans like these, ugh, that's terrible. We don't like those. I've never liked those. But, jeans that look like this, also not good. So, right now, what you should be wearing, if you feel like you really need distressed jeans, just do minimal distressing, like so. Or, what's really in right now, as we all know, are ever so popular wide leg jeans. Those look great. They can elongate your legs, they can make you look thinner. It's a great option. I would also venture to say, and this is going to probably be an unpopular opinion, stay away from barrel jeans. Like this. Ugh. I'm sorry. I know, honestly, those are kind of on point right now, and I just think they're terrible. I think we're going to look back on those one day and be like, why did I try to look like I was bow-legged? So for now, if you want to elevate your jean game, try to wear something that's minimal distressing, wide leg. You could even do a flare. And honestly, you could do a slim leg. The skinny are still in. There's still a place for skinny jeans, but I think it's more the slender silhouette. So something like this or something like this. The next trend is crop tops. Bad crop tops. I'm not saying that after age 40 you can't show your belly or show parts of your body or skin that you're proud of. That's not what I'm saying. But there are some really, really bad crop tops out there, like the ones I just showed you. Not good, okay? No, we want to not do that. If you're going to do a crop top, I think the best way to do it, especially as we get older, again, if you want to show your belly, go for it. But I do feel like as we age, maybe do a crop top with a high-waisted pant. I think that's just a much better way to do a crop top at this age. You can still do it, you just need to elevate it a little bit. And piggybacking off of that one, the next one are the micro mini skirts, the micro shorts like this and this. Get rid of those. Those are terrible. Instead, stick to something like, you can still wear a short skirt. Again, I'm not telling you to not show your body, but do a short skirt with some high boots, or do a short skirt with some tights. There's still ways to incorporate all of these things, but as you age, you don't want to look like you're trying so hard to be in your 20s still. So these are just little tips and tricks that you can use to kind of update your wardrobe and look your age without looking frumpy, but also without looking like you're trying really hard to live in your 20s. Okay, this next one, surely we don't still have capri pants. Oh, those are terrible. Now listen, again, I know they've kind of made a resurgence. They've made a comeback. I just can't get down with them. I think they're terrible. I don't think it's going to last very long. And I feel like it really, really dates you. You keep wearing what you want to wear. But what I would recommend is to get rid of those capri pants and think about doing a properly cropped pant like this or like this. Much, much better. Do you see the difference? Number 6. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this. It's okay. It's all in good fun. I'm gonna say jean jackets. I know. Listen, I've never been a fan of those, ever. I just don't like them. They were just never my vibe. And I know that so many people love, love, love them. And you can still wear them, but I feel like you need to update them to something more like this. The more oversized is kind of what's, on trend now. And I just think it looks so much better. Or consider wearing like a blue jean shirt. Instead of getting a full-on jacket, get kind of a fitted blue jean shirt and wear it as you would wear your blue jean jacket. And kind of staying in the same vein, I don't like blue jean skirts. Yeah, I know, they've been all the rage lately. I would stay away from ones that kind of look frumpy, which can happen real quick, I feel like, with blue jean skirts. And kind of look for ones that are a little bit more stylized. Also, maybe consider doing just a regular classic jean skirt like this. Just not too short. You don't want the micros. Next trend that I think you should avoid are cold shoulders. They had their moment and I was here for it. They were very popular. I don't really care for them anymore. And they will really, really date you if you're still wearing them. Now, if you just like to expose your shoulders, that's fine. Try out a one shoulder shirt like this. Or if you just have a bigger neck, you can kind of cock it to the side. But that's a way to kind of get that same effect without looking really dated. Trend number 8, infinity scarves. I loved infinity scarves. To be quite honest, I still love infinity scarves. Will I be wearing them? Probably not, because I do feel like that trend has come and gone. Hopefully they'll come back one day because I thought they were super cute. What's in now, though, are just regular scarves. Just wear a good old regular scarf and you will look like you are up to date. Okay, the next one. I know you had some. You might still have some. But the paper bag pants. Listen, I didn't even like those when they were popular. I thought they were pretty terrible. I mean, ugh. I just think they're not flattering. I think if you want a nice pair of pants, I think a lot of people wore the paper bag pants to work. They were kind of work appropriate. I think if you're leaning more towards that style, just find you a good classic pair of work pants like this. Now you have to be careful because that can go bad real fast too. But something like this, much better. Seal of approval. Okay, ankle boots. Yeah, I love them. I love them. I still love them. And you know what? Keep wearing them if you want. But what's in, as you probably know, are the higher ankle boots. So very similar, but just a smidgen higher. Old ankle boots, new ankle boots. Okay, guys. Listen, if you still have this in your closet, it's gotta go. It's very, very bad, and it's gonna date you so fast. It's a pattern, so it could be on a number of things. But if you still have flower and stripe patterns like this, or like this, if those are still in your closet, listen, I think you need to consider donating those. I really do. That is a very, very, very quick way to date yourself. if you want to kind of keep it modern and keep it still young but mature, go for a small floral pattern like this. That's kind of what's in right now, and that's going to bring you more up to date. Also, there is some debate on whether stripes are in or out. Now, I personally believe that stripes are just always classic. However, I also think stripes can go bad fairly quickly. For instance, good stripes versus bad stripes. Also, another pattern that is very big right now is gingham, and I've always been a fan of gingham. I think gingham is a classic look, and it's having its day in the spotlight. It hasn't been in the spotlight for a very long time, but I do think gingham's always been a classic look. Just right now, it's really on trend. Number 12 that I think you should reconsider, especially not just if you're over 40, but especially if you're over 40, are the ever famous high-low skirts. I used to call those mullet skirts. Yeah, the high-low skirt. Ugh. What I think you could replace that with to bring you kind of more up to speed, maxi skirt that's a little bit more fitted. So something like this. Okay, this next trend is trending right now. It is crochet tops. I think you just have to be very selective on what kind of crochet we're talking about. For instance, bad crochet and good crochet. The next trend, we're coming down to the last two, long pendant necklaces. I feel like those had their day. Like this, and like this. But, and I still honestly really like them, but just hold on to them. I'm sure they will cycle back around just like fashion always does. Maybe trade those out right now for a layered necklace or just a real dainty necklace that maybe doesn't hang down super low. I think the layered necklaces are probably slowly going to make their way out. That's my prediction. And then the last trend, number 15. I think you should avoid are big chunky sequins. Yeah. Remember that from like college? What you could trade out the big chunky sequins is more for something a little bit more subdued, but something that's kind of shimmery. Like this, or teeny tiny sequins. Okay guys, that is it. Those were the 15 fashion trends that if you're over 40, I really think you should rethink. Again, you do you wear what you want, because you know what also comes with being in your 40s? Confidence, where you really don't care what people think and you just wear what you want to wear. People say stripes are out. Guess what I'm wearing today? Stripes, because I don't care. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this new style of video. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think. And again, send any hate. This was all just in good fun. Also, please subscribe if you haven't. And I will talk to you in the next one.